Hey y'all, I know it's been a long time since I got to bartend for you, but I am back and I'm not going anywhere. The new year is here, and like most people, we all have resolutions. Lose weight, stop drinking, stop texting your ex, whatever it may be. But on this episode of Fox's Bar, we're gonna go over a couple of healthy drinking habits, and I'm gonna show you a couple of healthy cocktails, so this way you can keep the good times rolling without turning swollen. Some healthy drinking tips. If you're gonna abstain, or just dial things back, here's some things I'd recommend. The healthiest way to get off the liquor is just not to drink at all. Stay away from it. Calories, calories, calories. You'll thank me later. After that, I'd say stay away from all the juice concentrates and extras. So sodas, and if you're doing something with, let's say, tequila and something out of a box container of juice, cut that all out. You don't need that. Also, I would recommend portion size. Portion size, portion size, portion size. Very important. So if you're out here drinking a fishbowl size of a blue margarita, not only are you gonna finish yourself, you're also dumping a lot of garbage in you. You don't want that. What I would recommend though is diet sodas, club soda, and when you have the chance, get fresh fruit, fresh citrus. Put those in your drink. Blueberries, lemons, limes, all that is great for you. You thank me, or better yet, your liver is gonna send you a thank you note. All right, so you kept watching ahead. You clearly have made a resolution to not abstain from drinking, which is fine, because the first drink we have is a skinny margarita. I'm sure you've been to a bar before and someone says, "Can I have a skinny?" Skinny margarita is essentially they're leaving out the simple syrup. And when we're making cocktails, we're thinking about 3 different variables: the acidity, the sweetness, as well as the liquor. In this equation, we're gonna be leaving out the sweetness. So how do you tame the harshness of a tequila, a liquor? Or how do you dial back on the acidity of a lime? I'll show you right now. In this recipe, we're gonna be using 2 ounces of tequila. We're using tequila ocho today. For that there. Gotta love tequila. Oh, side note, another fun fact. If you're gonna be abstaining or trying to dial back on the alcohol consumption, I would say do white spirits. Dark spirits have more calories than white spirits. So your white rums, your gins, your tequilas, etc. After that, we're gonna be using lime. And the amount that we're gonna use is 1.5. So we're gonna do 1.5 pour of our lime juice. It's gonna be very acidic. Then we're gonna go ahead and use our orange juice. Orange juice is not as sweet as lime, but it can help to dial back that acidity. So we're gonna use 0.5 of the orange juice. And then the next component, we're not using simple syrup, but we are using agave. Fun fact, agave is actually lower on the glycemic index than sugar. But it's 1.5 times sweeter. So this right here is our cheat code. Plus, it's made with a cactus the same way tequila is. And they usually say, if it grows together, it goes together. So let's get some of this in there. They say a teaspoon, but I'm gonna go with just under half an ounce. I love this little container. Make sure I get it all in there. Now we're gonna get some of our ice. Make it hand flavored. Some of my staff said, hey, you should probably get some tongs. I said, no, we're gonna get hands on. This is my private home. I'm gonna drink any way I want to, but I'm gonna keep it clean though, don't worry. Shake. Oh, make sure you shake for 15 seconds. You wanna make sure you get the dilution. There we go. We're gonna get our Hawthorne strainer and into our glass. It's a chill glass, by the way. We're gonna pour in our marg. Would you look at that? She is gorgeous. And every good drink should have a little something on there. Ooh, ooh. I'm gonna just dump it in. So yeah, let's see how this tastes. Whoa. Crisp and thin like a fresh dollar bill. The next drink I have for you is coming from Eric Jacobs' Speakeasy, J Bespoke. It's called the Beet Rose. Now, it's named after the famous baseball player, Pete Rose. Pete Rose, he played for the Cincinnati Reds. He is pretty much close to Hall of Famer, but he ended up getting caught cheating, and yeah, he was banned from the MLB for life. Now, that has nothing really to do with the drink we're making. You're gonna enjoy this anyway. It's gonna give you life, if anything. So let me go ahead and make it for you. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get 2 ounces of vodka. Today I'm using Reed vodka, straight from New Zealand. This thing is phenomenal. I'm not a vodka guy, haven't picked it up since college, but this, you get touches of cantaloupe, a little bit of melon, but I'm a big fan. Then from there, we're gonna go ahead and grab ourselves some fresh beet juice. Now, some of you are like, ugh, beet juice? We're not making borscht, but we are making a beet rose. That beautiful, it's not even red, this is burgundy. What would you call this? Oof, it is stunning. After that, we're gonna do 3/4 of our lime juice. Pour that in there, voila. That's gonna help to combat some of the bitterness of that beet juice. Then we're gonna grab some mint. I would say 6 mint leaves. Ooh, I grabbed quite a few. These are so bright and ready to go. Don't forget to spank all of your herbs. Get all that. Oh, it smells so fragrant. After that, we're gonna get ourselves some hand flavored ice. You wanna make sure the ice always just goes just above the liquid in the container. Now, we're gonna get to shaking. Remember what I said, 15 to 20 seconds of shaking. We're gonna strain this like so. And I know someone's gonna say, oh, it doesn't fill the whole glass. Give it just a second. We're gonna top this off with a dry rosé. This one is from Cantina Zaccagamini. Anyways, it's a brut rosé, it's dry. It'll help cut through that bitterness. Now we're gonna take a sprig of mint. If any of you don't realize at home, what you taste, 80% of it is compromised with what you smell. You're gonna put a little, don't forget to spank. Put a little bit of that, yeah, put it on the glass too. There's oils on the leaves. Put that right there. Put a little lemon garnish on there, a little skin. All right, time to taste. I feel healthy already just smelling this. This is like the best barber in the barbershop. Completely worth the wait. True definition of craft. Cheers. Our next and final drink is gonna be an apricot whiskey sour. Now, whiskey sours are usually gonna use simple syrup, but in this situation, we're gonna use apricot preserve. But Fox, aren't apricot preserves just as sugary? No, actually, they are sort of, but simple syrup is completely devoid of what the preserve will have. It's lacking vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. This is actually way healthier than you if you're gonna be sweetening anything. Now, like I said before, moderation. So we're still gonna use a touch of simple syrup because the sweetness is a little bit on the softer side. So we gotta bring it up a bit. The simple syrup will help to brace it and also to give it more pronunciation. So let's get started. We're gonna start off with our Hirsch brand whiskey. This bourbon here, phenomenal. It's gonna have that corn sweetness to help really bring out what this whiskey sour needs. We're gonna do 2 ounces of that. And I love this bottle. 2 ounces, there we go. Then from there, we're gonna use about just over ½ ounce of lemon juice. Remember, I said we're gonna use just a touch of the simple syrup. The simple syrup, just so I can make it right, I'm gonna just use a 1/4 ounce. That 1/4 ounce is gonna help to bring it, oh, she leaking. Oh, there we go. Now, we're gonna put the simple syrup back, grab our apricot preserves. I went to just about every farm stand I could find to find something like this, and I'm glad I got it for you because I enjoyed this. We're gonna take a tablespoon, just shy of a full tablespoon to put in here. Here we go. Get my hand flavored ice. And now we shake. Color. There we go. We take ourselves, now it's supposed to be an apricot garnish, couldn't find apricots, but I did get some nectarines, so we're still in the stone fruit family. And remember, besides you smelling, making 80% of the cocktail, or better yet, besides your sense of smell, making up 80% of what you taste, sometimes the greediest sense at the table is your eyes. This drink is gonna give your palate a velvet lined hug. Yeah, that's good. We made 3 healthy cocktails. We went over some healthy drinking habits, but I think for a 4th drink, which I'm not gonna make, you can always go with my favorite, and every bartender's gonna love you because you make their life easier, a tequila soda. For those of you who are making New Year's resolutions around alcohol, or anything at all, definitely try out some of these drinks and take it easy on yourself. You know, have discipline, but give yourself grace. We're human, we make mistakes. With that, you are welcome to Fox's Bar anytime. Have a great New Year.